Kateri, EWTN's film on the Native American saint Kateri Tekakwitha, has received one of Catholic film's top honors.
In nomine Patre.
The Mirabile Dictu Catholic Film Festival's Silver Fish Award. The prize was for the Capax Dei category, awarding the film with the greatest evangelizing power. We caught up to the movie's director and producer, James Kelty, after receiving the award in Rome, to unpack how Kateri deserved such an honor.
The network and I thought that Kateri would be a wonderful subject. She's the first Native American saint. She hadn't been canonized yet when we originally conceived of the project, but we thought it was a really good project to tell the story of the church in North America. Kateri is the story of a woman of great force and power. Even though she only lived 24 years, her life was so impactful of those she lived with that by the time she died, she was already a legend. And immediately a following developed around her. She was considered immediately to have spiritual power for healing. Many of the natives who lived in the Kanawake region of Canada where she had died immediately became obsessed with the idea of having contact with her and accessing her healing power.
The movie tells the story of the 17th century saint's adult life. The daughter of a Mohawk warrior and an Algonquin mother, she suffered the effects of smallpox and the tail end of 50 years of war between the Native Americans and the European colonists. Kateri sees the arrival of French Jesuit missionaries to her village, and through the heroic evangelizing work of one missionary, Kateri converts to the Catholic faith. She becomes enamored with Christ and the Blessed Sacrament. She dies young, completely devoted to Christ, a model of sanctity. Today, 350 years later, Kelty sees plenty of reasons Kateri's example of holiness can also be attractive to new generations through this film.
I think the film would appeal, first of all, to young women. Kateri was someone who had to find her identity in a complex society, in a complex changing world. And that's what young women today have to do. I think it would appeal to parents who are worried about how their children are going to find their way in a complex and changing world. And I think it's going to appeal to people who enjoy a good historical, epic story. And I think we've got one here.
The Film Awards director, Liana Marabini, thought so too. She chose Kateri for this prize out of more than 1,000 candidate films.
When I saw the film EWTN in co-production did, I was really impressed by the beauty of the script, the fact that Kateri was explained with all her story, and she's very inspiring through her faith and through her strength. And I think that she can be such an example for everybody watching this film. And above that, the film has a very high quality, technical quality, beautiful performing of the actors, and very, very beautiful places, the locations where it was shot. So it is really a film to be seen and to be distributed, I think, all over the world.